Hi y'all, Dan here. Thanks for joining me.
Hey y'all, thanks for joining me. What I plan to do today is to show you how I set up my tent, how I pitch my tent. I've learned this from several hikers that I watch on YouTube. Darwin on the Trail and Senior Hiker 77 are the two that taught me the most on setting up and pitching these trekking pole tents. I had a Lanshan 2 like Senior Hiker has, and really liked that tent, and he taught me a lot about setting it up and then trying to cut some weight. Again, my community gifted me with a Z-Pax duplex tent, and now I'm looking forward to using that. I pitched it one time at home, and I'm going to pitch it again today. So let's get on the path. This is a good spot for me to set up and show you how I pitch my tent. And so let me start with just telling you about my trekking poles. So this tent is pitched with trekking poles, and so the first thing I do is I set my trekking poles to 125 centimeters. That's 50 inches. That's what I typically hike with anyway, so I really don't have to make much adjustment. Now, my old tent I would set to 120 centimeters, 48 inches, and that seemed to be the best height for it. And that works for this tent too if you want more floor space. But for me, I want to take full advantage of the tub floor that's in it. It has a very tall floor, and so I set it a little higher, and that pulls the floor up a little bit more. So let me get my pack off and I'll get the tent out and show you what I'm doing. This tent is made out of a Dyneema carbon fiber material, very strong and very lightweight. I always take my stuff sack and just put it in my pocket. I take my tent pegs, put it in the other pocket. One of the things to do is to figure out which way the wind is blowing. And it just happens that the wind is blowing from the direction of where the camera back is facing me, so the wind's blowing in my face. The reason that's important is the way that you set your tent up, and I'll explain that as we go. First thing you do, lay your tent out. And you find the corners that has the Z-Pax logo. Take 2 pegs and then just stake out 2 corners. It doesn't matter if it's the front corners or the back corners, but just stake them out. About them being tight. Just stake them out. you have your trekking poles, go to the opposite side of where you've staked it and set up your first trekking pole. What I do is I take the pointed side of the handle and I'll face that inward, and then take your lanyard and stake it out. Go around to your back. Take your other trekking pole and stake this side out. All right. With that done, take your other two staking poles to your other two corners and stake them out. Pull out, and we want to stake it out. And now you see there's a little bit of a crease, so you can come and you can tighten up and pull that crease out. This side's pretty good. The last thing we do is pull out our storm doors. And here's where we learn why it's important to have your tent facing into the wind. I want to show you these storm doors. You can see that this door overlaps this door. So with the wind blowing from this direction, the way that your logos are facing into the wind, then the wind will blow across these doors and not blow into your tent. And so rain will not blow into your tent. Well, one of the beautiful things about the trail are the people that you meet. I just met a couple from Goodyear, Arizona, Aurora and Jim, and we had a delightful talk. And planning later in the fall this year to go out that way, and my brother and I to do some hiking, and they've invited us to come and see them while we're there. So Jim, Aurora, thank you so much. You guys have made my day. It was great to be able to talk with you and visit with you. So, well, this is gonna do it for today's video from me. So, as always, stay safe, stay healthy, stay on the path. God bless you.